When I was a child, I was a complete nerd. I was a complete nerd, like always reading, always writing. I would write stacks and stacks of stories. I'd fill up milk crates with stacks of loose leaf paper stories. I grew up in the 80s. It was the golden age for cartoons. We really only got cartoons on Saturdays. It was the Smurfs and the Thundercats and Jim and the Holograms. And I had no idea that by the time I was this age that you could actually make an entire cartoon on your laptop in your living room. I'm charismatic Pentecostal, which means very, 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 very Christian. I've got the perfect niche, which again goes back to my origins. I'm a Christian. I spend several days a week in church. So one day I was sitting in church and the pastor said, like pastors tend to say, God didn't save you just for your own benefit. He saved you to put you to work. So what are you going to do to benefit the kingdom? I know my audience. I know my customers. I know people 2 degrees removed or whatever from, I know how to get the movies into the hands of the people who can do the distribution and who could lease the movies to air on TV. I have the 2 degrees. I have a bachelor's for computer animation and I have an associate's for creative writing for the entertainment arts. Now I'm making 2 SMART goals, which is to have my characters fully modeled within 1 month and to have them textured and rigged and animated within 5 months. Of course, I just mean sample animation. I don't mean like the whole movie animated in, 5 months. But as long as I've got them fully modeled and rigged and posable, I can start to make the hoodies and the sneakers and the posters and put them on Amazon. So the startup I'm hoping to have ready to launch is a production Bible. That's different than a story Bible. I've already got a story Bible mostly done. I've got the characters mostly designed and the seasons kind of roughed in. But I would like to make a production Bible for the pilot episode. My dad, who moved to LA when I was 14 to start making movies, has made probably about 25 movies. And he's not rich yet. And he's got probably 24 books on Amazon. He's still not rich yet. So he told me if I could be happy doing anything else, to go do that instead. But I can't go do something else. I've always been an artist. I've always been a writer. And I've never really tried to make a living at it. I've known plenty of artists, even with stuff in galleries, and even artists with stuff in museums. And, artists, it's kind of a community. If you're an artist, you run into other artists, and you really kind of hit it off. But I never did try to make money from it. I was happy to make stuff, and it really made me happy to see people enjoying the stuff that I made and playing with it. I consider myself a toy maker. Now that I'm of a certain age, I'm starting to think, maybe I could make money at it. And not only that, since artists are communities, maybe I could help other people make money at it. The degree I'm taking now helps you organize a startup and have your startup ready to launch by the time you graduate from this degree program. I will have found my way back to my path of origin, and I will have found my perfect niche as a storyteller.